It is the fourth Sunday of Lent in 2025, and we continue our Lenten journey with Padre Pio. Previously, he had been speaking at length about his own fear of faithfulness in his own life. Yes, a saint, perhaps the most universally loved of all 20th century saints from across the internal church divide, worried about his own faithlessness. That should give everybody pause. But last week he started speaking about the love he has for God, and we continue with that now as we enter the hardest part of Lent, at least in my own mind, that middle portion of Lent, where our Lenten sacrifices, our penances, our voluntary sacrifices and things that we have taken upon us ourselves often fall to the wayside. Bad habits might return, or we get lax in our devotions. Now is the perfect time, if you have already failed in whatever it was you've chosen for yourself, to start anew. We are halfway through Lent. O God, sovereign of my heart, only center of my every happiness, how much longer must I wait to see the unveiling of your ineffable beauty? You have pierced my soul with the thunderbolt of your love. You are that cruel one who opens profound wounds in my heart that cannot be seen. You slay me and do not bother to raise me up in your homeland. What comfort do you give this soul, which cannot find you here below, and which can never have peace, distant from you? When, O my dear Father, will Jesus consume me completely in his holy love? When will I be completely consumed by the divine flames? When can I unite myself intimately to him so that I can break out into an entirely new song, the song of victory? When will this civil strife between Satan and the poor soul finish, the soul that wants to belong entirely to its heavenly spouse? I understand very well that the soul can only enter into its eternal rest when, lost forever in that immense ocean of goodness, it will know that he knows, love what he loves, and enjoy only those things which God himself blessed. Bear with your exile, because it is an exile that God wishes. What a great gain this is for you. I will live in this cruel life. O my Jesus, in silence and hope will be my strength, as long as this wretched life endures. Will you, O my Creator and my God, make the beautiful flame of your love burn in my heart? O only center of my every happiness, O my God, how much longer must I wait? You see, O Lord, that my illness is without remedy. When then, O Lord, when? How much longer? O holy souls, free from every anxiety and already enjoying that torrent of sovereign sweetness in heaven, oh, how much I envy your happiness. Alas, for pity's sake, since you are so close to the fountain of life, since you see me dying of thirst in this world here below, favor me with a little of that freshest of waters. O holy souls, I confess have I spent my portion very badly have I guarded the gem of great price. But long live God. I feel that for this fault there is also a remedy. Well, blessed souls, give me some help, because I am not able to find what my soul needs during rest in the night. I too will rise like the spouse in the holy canticle, and seek him whom my soul loves. I will rise now and go about the city. I will seek the beloved of my soul. I will always seek him. I will always seek him in everything, and I will not stop in any until I find him on the threshold of his kingdom. Who would ever be able to control or put out this fire, whose flames burn so ardently for you in my breast? Ah, O Lord, why do you hide? You understand what confusion and agitation takes possession of all the soul's powers and feelings. You see that my poor soul cannot bear the cruel affliction of this abandonment, because you have made it fall into love with you too deeply, infinite beauty. I accept all the torments of this earth. O my God, and I desire my portion, but I will never reign myself to be separated from you on account of lack of love. Oh, for pity's sake, do not allow this poor soul to err. Do not allow my hope to fail. Do not allow me to ever be separated from you, and if I am now distant from you without knowing it, bring me back this instant. Strengthen my intellect. O my God, see that I might know myself thoroughly and know thy great love that you have shown me, and so that I might be able to enjoy eternally the sovereign beauty of your divine face. In certain moments, such is the fire that devours me inside, that I strive as hard as I can to distance myself from them. Jesus and Mary, so that I can go in search of water and ice to cool me inside. But alas, my Father, I immediately realize that I have become very unhappy, because I then feel more than ever that I am not free. the chains that my eyes do not see, I feel holding me very closely to Jesus and his beloved mother. And in these moments I am seized more often than not by a fit of anger. I feel blood flowing to the heart and thence to the head. I am tempted to shout in their faces and call the son cruel and the mother a tyrant. These days, which are so solemn for me on account of the feast of the heavenly child, I have often been taken by those excesses of divine love, which make my poor heart grow so very weak. I understand all Jesus' kindness towards me, and so I have addressed my usual prayer to him with greater confidence. O Jesus, I wish to love you. I wish to suffer in reality as much as I desire to. I wish to make you happy and to make up in some way for the ingratitude people show towards you. But in my heart I hear Jesus' voice very clearly. My son, love is known in suffering. You will feel it deeply in your spirit, and you will feel it even more deeply in the body. These words, my Father, remain obscure to me. There comes upon me also a great desire to serve God with perfection. This too happens without any sort of consideration or thought on my part, and in an instant. The soul does not understand where the courage that it feels comes from. Such desires consume the soul interiorly through a clear light that God gives it, because it cannot render God the service that he desires. Then all finishes in the delights that God himself sends to flood the soul. Bluebeard does not want me to leave alone at any cost. Rather, he always finds new ways of making it hard for me. But it is true that Jesus is also with me. If you will allow me the expression I'm about to use, I seem continually to have indigestion caused by consolations. I have continual indigestion caused by divine consolations. At times I feel that I am dying of them because of too much sweetness, as if I am on the point of telling Jesus with St. Augustine, Ea Domine moriere utem videam. By the will of God, I continue to experience bad health, but what torments me most are the strong, sharp pains in my chest. At times they give so much bother that it seems to me they want to shatter my spine and chest. Yet Jesus does not forget to sweeten my suffering in another way, that is, by speaking to my heart. Oh yes, my Father, how good Jesus is to me. Oh, what precious moments they are. It is a happiness so great I do not know what to compare it with, a happiness that the Lord gives me to taste almost only in moments of affliction. And that is Padre Pio, at the end, reminding us of something essential. And what is that essential reminder? That in moments of affliction, our Lord will speak to us in the depths of our heart. If you are combating habitual sin in your life, whatever that may be, in those times when you find yourself on the verge of falling into that habit, remember to call upon our Lord in prayer. Listen for his voice in your heart. There may be something very constructive for your spiritual benefit to your suffering. The Lord often allows us to carry crosses for a long time, but there's always a purpose. And if you seek his voice, you may hear what that purpose is for your suffering. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, please. Like and subscribe if you haven't. It certainly helps. So does sharing this on social media. That helps too. And as always, pray for the church. I'm Anthony Stine. Ave Maria.